Hey, what's up, Serpentine here, taking a look at the free-to-play tower defense survival game Orcs Must Die Unchained. Currently being developed by Robot Entertainment, the same guys behind the previous Orcs Must Die titles. Unchained aims to bring the game into a more multiplayer focused experience, offering two different modes including its classic survival mode and a brand new MOBA-esque mode called Siege. Each of these game modes focuses around the core gameplay of the Orcs Must Die franchise, having you create and place numerous death traps for the incoming hordes of enemies to run directly into. While pretty much the entire map is open for trap placement in the survival mode, you will only have a couple of designated placement areas for the MOBA game mode, requiring some more interesting trap room design. Each of the modes also has the enemy minions spawning in waves, progressively getting more and more difficult to deal with. If these guys get to your core, that'll be game over, but along with your traps, there are also numerous gated barriers, with some having placeable guards in front protecting them at least for a little while if things get a little bit hectic. Most of the traps in Unchained will be familiar to those that have played some of the previous games, at least at the beginning. You'll slowly begin to unlock more and more traps as you level up, allowing you to craft and use them in later games. Traps are also upgradable, able to go all the way up to level 75, increasing their effectiveness steadily. The difficulty of survival mode is balanced around you and your teammates' levels, so the game remains somewhat difficult throughout. Placing these traps during a game will use up some resources of which are gained by killing enemy minions, with even more resources rewarded if they take numerous types of damage before dying. Really encouraging the use of multiple traps rather than just spamming one or two of them around the place. Before the game begins, you can select a loadout of 10 different traps so you get an opportunity to make sure you have multiple damage types available to you. Along with the traps, your chosen character also has a couple of abilities they can use to thin out the herd, like turning into a giant snowball and rolling over your enemies. During the game, your character will also slowly build their Unchained meter, which when full can be activated to give them a significant increase in power for a short duration to deal with waves that may be starting to get a little out of control. The survival mode in Unchained is probably one of the worst in the series, unfortunately, with the originals offering a way better tower defense experience in both single player and co-op environments. What Unchained does differently this time though is it allows you to play with 3 to 5 other people, compared to the previous games only allowing 2 people to play together. And while that might sound pretty cool, there are some problems when playing with people you don't know, with trap placement conflicts that'll really test those that are a little OCD. You can play the maps in a single player mode, but they really just aren't as good as their predecessors' maps, as they seem to be designed to accommodate the 5-person game modes, with wide open spaces, along with the fact that you can't really place all that many traps down as a single player. The MOBA game mode is probably what most people will be playing this game for, as it provides something that the other games haven't before. The mode is a little archaic and will take a little while to wrap your head around though. While most MOBAs are known for their hero clashes, Unchained is instead focusing on pushing with extremely powerful minions by your side, rarely even coming in contact with the enemy teams for a hero clash. There are attempts with side objectives that will spawn a boss for your team, but nothing that really holds that epic feeling of a team fight in traditional MOBAs. It feels more so like a war of attrition as you try to chip away at Guardian and barrier health pools faster than your opponent while focusing on clearing out enemy minions. The two teams' minions also never come into contact with each other. Instead, they march down individual lanes, requiring that your team have players dedicated to fending off enemy minions and others dedicated to attacking alongside your own. In this mode, you'll actually control what minions are spawned for your team via these minion portals, where you can place 3 spawnable minion types as well as 1 boss. The portal begins at level 1 with level 1 minions spawning from it and levels up during the game to a maximum of 3. Leveling up these portals can be done a couple of different ways, the first being that you can lead your minions into battle and passively gain upgrade points while giving your minions defensive bonuses, and the other method is actually what's kind of taking up the position as jungle, where you can search around the enemy side of the map for crates and boxes that when destroyed will give your portals a significant amount of upgrade point. Being a free-to-play game, you would expect an in-game currency and a premium currency, but Unchained takes it a little bit further, with 14 different in-game currencies used for a variety of things, from unlocking new characters to upgrading traps. Each different type of unlockable seems to have its very own unique currency, requiring you to grind pretty hard to unlock things, as you only really ever receive about 3 types of currency after a game, one of which you select at the beginning of the game, so you can grind for specific currencies. Other unlockable content includes things like traits for your heroes to give them slight bonuses, and consumable potions, again to give you slight advantages in game. For the MOBA mode, you also have minions to unlock as well as bosses and guardians. There really is quite a lot to unlock in this game. Other features of the game include a guild system that holds a fairly minimal feature set to it. There are also skins for your hero characters that can only be purchased for the premium currency. Both game modes, while designed for multiplayer play, also offer a single player mode for the survival mode and a versus bots mode for the siege portion. Altogether, Orcs Must Die Unchained is an extremely average attempt at bringing the franchise into a primarily multiplayer space, with a free-to-play system that has way too many different currencies involved. The survival mode is far from the quality of the last 2 prequels, and the MOBA mode, while an interesting implementation, ultimately didn't offer the experience I was looking for. I recommend just sticking with the co-op from the previous games for that true Orcs Must Die experience, but if you're still interested in the game and want to check it out, it does provide a couple of hours of entertainment before the progression system really does dig its heels in deep. Anyway, that's my preview of Orcs Must Die Unchained. The game is currently in open beta, so expect it to officially release pretty soon. If you want to find out more about the game, check out the links below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Do you want help or not?
No executioner was ever so busy as ice.